Deciding on the best blog post length for you, part 2. Krista Giannak here, wise words that matter. As a writer, I love sharing your knowledge, wisdom, and stories through the written word. In part 1, we talked about educating and informing through blog posts. And remember, there's a wide range for blog post lengths, usually between 500 and 2,000 words or so, just a few printed pages, sometimes a bit longer. Usually the longest posts tend to be done because they're more shareable, they have lots of information, and a lot of times longer posts tend to be at the top of the search results because there's more content for Google to index. Now, here are 3 ways to inspire your audience. First of all, telling a story or multiple stories. We want to build trust. That's why we're writing, isn't it? I like to say I'm in the credibility boosting industry as a writer, and that's why. How do we build trust? Well, one way is through a story that shares some sort of emotion, that evokes an emotion. We don't want long details or anything like that. How long should your story be? Well, as long as it needs to be to evoke an emotion and share the impact. If you want to add statistics or facts, they're great as long as they are driving your reader towards something. What do you want them to feel? What do you want them to do? What do you want them to understand? Now, for the second way that you can inspire your audience, call to action. Remember that your call to action is only as good as the click that got your reader there. I'm not saying for you to write tons of clickbaity blog posts, but remember that your reader needs to get there somehow. Either you're driving traffic or you are creating a headline that they're going to see because of your strategy, and they're going to want to click on it because they're curious, they're intrigued, they're seeing that it's a problem you can help solve for them. And at the end of your story, you can have a call to action that's not necessarily salesy. Often better not to be too salesy, because you want to focus on what your customer needs and wants, not what you need and want. Third way to inspire your audience, listicles. Listicles are articles in list form, and it's all about generating ideas or exploring possibilities. These are great inspirational tools because you can have a lot of ideas or possibilities in a blog post. Not all of them have to appeal to a particular reader, but if that reader finds a bunch of ideas or possibilities that inspire them, they'll be a lot more likely to share. I'm Krista Giannak, Wise Words That Matter. Check back each week for a new video on getting noticed, being creative, and marketing smarter, not harder.